Frills Joe. And you've got to love the artwork on the can, haven't you? So this is their Not Another Lager. Because my eyes are absolutely rubbish. The light at the back of the shed's rubbish, you know. And I must be getting old as well. So this is described as honey, peppery and herbal. This is our everyday lager. It will deliver plenty of malty, grainy, sweet, spicy herbal aromas and a soft, rounded drinking experience. Always unpasteurised, unfiltered, unfined and vegan. So, let's crack this one open. I've got a bit of work to do in the garden, so I thought sneak down the shed, do a quick review. No one's watching. Wife's watching Criminal Minds, and to be fair, I can't take it. I can't take the darkness. I used to love the show, but people being chopped up and murdered, it's just not my cup of tea these days. Although I can watch Marvel and people see people dying and it don't bother me, so it's funny, isn't it? I think it's just the darkness of it all, really. So here's the pour. And again, a good thank you to both to No Frills and to Kent Beer Reviews, who actually was the first person to review these beers that I noticed anyway, being a good pal. So hazy, in this light, bearing in mind the light, you know, it's a thing. Good carbonation on the inside, amberish pour with an inch of head. Never one for pouring good heads. Now, did I read honey? Because I'm definitely getting honey on nose. And I've got a little bit of a blocked up nose. Honey, there's definitely a hint of pepper. And there's definitely a maltiness coming from it. Right, let's dive in. Oh. So, straight away, from the first few sips, this is not a standard lager. It's not your Carlings and that sort of thing of this world. It's a craft lager. But it's not trying to be an in-your-face lager with flavours. It's a subtle, shall we say, a bridge between the craft and the more in-your-face. Yeah, the craft. It's a bridge between an in-between bridge between the traditional lagers that you all know and the very, very craft lagers that are trying to make a statement. It's firmly in that middle trench for me. And that's a good place to be, because you will entice more of the lager drinkers and that want to step up a little bit but don't want to go too far into them lager, you know, that lager stream, for want of a better word at least. Oh, definitely getting that pepper. Really, it's quite spicy with the pepper. Now, I don't like curries. I was force-fed Himalayan curries as a child, and having to have bread and milk at the side of it, and it wasn't my cup of tea, you know, and I've never liked them ever since. And yeah, that restaurant's shut now. Yeah, no wonder. So I'm not really a curry fan per se, but yeah, liking this. This will show up after my live, so it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. This will show up probably about 9:30 tonight. Just because I'm in the garden and doing a sneaky review, you know. Second lager of the day. Today was all about lagers for me. Lager. Yeah, bash some out. I'm thinking of doing a side. I'm going to shake up these Saturday night chats and do a cider night next week, and maybe a wine night the week after, and get a couple of bottles of wine, no more than a couple of bottles. and you know, just break it down, break it down. Yeah, great song. But yeah, just put something different on the occasion. You know, I think we must all remember there's a lot more than just craft beers, craft lagers. There's ciders, there's spirits, and although I'm not buying spirits because I start drinking too much, and it's not good. Oh, so this is my third review from No Frills Joe. I've got to say, all three beers so far, this included, have been really, really good. You know, good tasting, enjoyed them, enjoyed the full flavour that you get when you don't strip out flavour. As a home brewer myself, I don't put finings in, especially wines and beers that I make myself, not from kit, obviously, because I want the flavour. Put finings in, it strips the flavour. If it's hazy, it's hazy. Does it really matter? No. Flavour above everything. So what you taste is what you're putting down your neck, you know. Oh, and yeah, hitting the spot rather nicely, got to be honest. All that spiciness on the back end, around your tongue. The honey, a little bit less pronounced now, the honey is, but the spiciness has certainly took over. It's malty, spicy honey. I've already forgot what it says on the front of the can anyway, so, and I've got a rather bad memory. Although suffering with anxiety, I remember all the negative stuff only far too easily. And yeah, mental health, it's not good, you know. When somebody like Robin Williams dies because of mental health, one of the world's funniest men ever, you know that it's a serious thing. And please, anybody ever watching my videos, have a chat, join in with the lives, even if you're in the background, join in. 99.9% of the time we have a good camaraderie, some lovely people, very knowledgeable people as well, from all walks of life. And yeah, the community is amazing. The beer review community, there are obviously always going to be some bad apples out there, or just trying to stir trouble for the sake of it. But yeah, the vast majority of the time, people are good people, and we must always celebrate good people. So, oh, thoroughly enjoyed this. I didn't tell you the percentage, did I? 4.8%. Yeah, it's got a good whack to it, you know. For this shelf, sometimes it's just not, for the little beers, it's just not big enough for you to see it properly. Might have to do a slight tweak, have a little addition that I need to put on just for the little beers. I've got this issue with OCD and that. That's why when I'm doing my reviews and when I'm on form, I wear my t-shirts, my Raggy's Beer Review t-shirts, and me drink a beer every day t-shirt. But yeah, definitely going to shake things up. I review beer all week, so to do a Saturday night chat with wine and even spirits, I've got some spirits left. So yeah, we'll change it up these next 3 weeks. We'll go to ciders next week, and we may even do a Polish, a foreign beer lager one as well. So we've done Spanish tonight. We're doing Spanish tonight, although you will have already seen that because I'll have already been on. But yeah, we'll have a cider night, something different. Change that dial, yeah, and a homebrew one at some stage as well. Yeah, it's going to get warmer. It's definitely going to get warmer tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. Looking forward to that in the garden. I can bang some good reviews out. But when you're out in the garden all day, you need a beer just to keep you going. And it's a good way of just chucking in a few extra reviews. And it helps the beer wall go down. When you've got 500 or more different beers, lagers, ciders, and spirits and wines. Yeah, just knocking the numbers back a bit. It's a good thing. I mean, I've even had to double with the no frills ones. I've had to double stack them because there's just so many. And then saying that, I'm going to do another beer review tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my local beer man to get back to me and supporting our local breweries. This is a brewery based in Kent, not far away from my good friend Kent Beer Reviews. And yeah, let's support them all. You know, they need our support. They need us to go into pubs soon and get supping. And yeah, leave the supermarkets alone. They've had enough money this last year. Certainly have. And get out there. Go to the pubs. Go and support a pub. Get a bit of draft to take home with you. You know, buy a bit of food from them. We will be, April the 12th, me and the wife will be going out to a pub. Obviously might meet up with somebody. I'm not sure what pub. I don't really want to go to a big chain. I want to go to a local chain, a local pub. And go and get a nice meal, sit outside and sneaky beer review as you do. And an absolute cracker of a lager. To say that's a lager, it kind of breaks boundaries, because for me it's like on the verge of being like a pale ale in some ways. It's got what a lot of lagers haven't got. It's got aroma, honey, spice, malty. Taste, honey, more spice, malty. And all the way through, excellent beer. Excellent lager, rather. Out of 5 against other lagers, 4.5. I absolutely love this. It is an absolute contender. You know, it's a really good lager. Well played. No Frills show. Brewing Company. Hey. And that's it for this lager review. Got to crack on because the wife looks out the window and sees me down the shed. She knows I'm doing a beer review. So, yeah, I get the red card, as you can see in the background, just there with my fingers. And although it's only actually the second one of the day, so I'm not doing too bad. It's like nearly 4:30 in the afternoon, 2 beers. It's not too bad. And you know, I'm my own biggest critic. And I think that's more the reason. I think that's the reason why I suffer with so much anxiety, is because I'm punishing myself. Hey, that's mental health for you. It's not a great place sometimes, which is why drinking a beer or lager or cider helps me be a person, cope. Because if I go on the tablets just push you back into yourself, and you become it dulls everything down. So, coping mechanisms. That's it for this review. Thank you all. See you soon. Cheers.